of the projects. Well, nothing real interesting here. We got the motor out, setting level now finally, and I started cleaning up the front of this bed. Got a lot of trash out of it, cement. So I don't know what that is. It's kind of a weird looking dirt, but the cab corners were full of it. This is rusted out a foot. That's about 2 foot. Looks pretty good. The rest of it, there's actually some paint, a few places left. That water can holder area, not too bad. The rest of the bed still got a lot of trash in it, but I vacuumed this out. Got some of the heavy stuff out. I'll take an air hose to it and finish blowing it, and then a wire wheel, knock off some of that rust, and try to throw a coat of Rust-Oleum black on that thing, make it look a little better. But I'm gonna try to clean it out. The tire store is about a block from here, so I'm going to try to take it down there and get a couple tires put on the back. I haven't really tried to drive it much, just one burnout, but I think we'll be alright here. Get my other wheel put on it, see how it goes. Well, I said I'd try to get the brake lights and turn signals and all that stuff working before I go driving it on the road. And I took this light switch out, cleaned up all the terminals. The last guy put some just pieces of bolt in there. I see something smoking. So something shorted out. Could be the lights themselves. Yeah, I put a lot of oil in it, so maybe that's what's smoking. And the headlights are on. I can tell because of my high beam indicator there's working. Yeah, let's try it on park. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm fooling around with this and cleaning it up, trying to get all my electrical to work. It looks like I've got some dash lights there, and I didn't have before. Yep, dash lights are working now. Well, they were working. There's the high beams. Part of it was this twisting thing down here. Probably wasn't making good contact. Anyway, that's what I'm doing, playing with electrical, trying to get it to work. Well, I got the dash lights on. Let's see what else is working. Both parking lights. Tail light, license plate light. Both tail lights and license display light. Alright. Like cleaning up that stuff made my running gear light works. I know my headlights work. So that's good. Fooling around with turn signals. If I jump power to the flasher, left looks like it's pretty right. That one's going a little too fast. Let's see what the left looks like. It's good. I can tell by the speed that it's about right. And the right one, it's going way too fast. I think maybe something might be shorted in there. Yeah, nothing here. This one's going blink, blink, blink. So most likely there's a short here in the front because the light ain't working and it's going too fast. I'll pull it off there and see if I can find it. I disconnected the front turn signal and the back was acting kind of weird still. And I noticed if I touch this bulb, see I got so there's something wrong right here in this bulb. I don't think the ground is right. So that's most likely what's wrong with my turn signal. I'll take it apart and see. I cleaned and lubricated this bulb. It was a bad ground into the frame. I got that one working, and the front one, it was the same thing. I took it apart and cleaned it, and now it's working. So both turn signals should be working now, which is tells me that the inside is good. Yeah, see, both of them are working. And they're approximately the same speed, so the electrical is good. All I gotta do now is make sure that I got power to that flasher, and so that'll be good for that. I'll have to track down the brake lights. I don't think they're working yet. I was getting like 5 or 6 volts up here to the switch. I'm sure that's not enough to run the brakes. Again, it's probably some kind of old bad connection. I'll trace that down and get good power to the brake switch. I don't know if the switch itself works, but we'll find out pretty soon. That was simple enough fix. Turned out this wire here was broke right where it goes into that plug. I just put it inside the plug and forced it on, and I've got brake lights now. So headlights, brake lights, turn signals, all works. I just have to get power to that flasher. I'm not sure where that's in here. It's an orange wire. It shouldn't be that much trouble to get power to it. And most likely it's just a connector again. Clean it up and that should do it. I don't know if it's got a dome light in it. Yeah, it does. I'll have to track that wire down. Probably goes up here at front. I did see one. Well, I can't see it with no light. but there is one heading up into this area. That's probably the dome light. It might be shorted, who knows. But all I really got to do now is put power to that flasher, and all the lights will work. Surprisingly, the bulbs in the dash cluster work. So it's actually a pretty nice little truck. I'll get me a dome light switch for it. I have no idea where it might go. Anyway, project for another day. Looks like I can clean up this stuff. I've got some seam sealer. I'll wire brush that all out, prime it good, put seam sealer in it. Window's coming. I got the rubber. I don't know how I'm going to take that out. I think I'll just take a cut-off tool and cut the rubber and try to get that glass out, and then pry the rest of that old hard rubber out. It's as hard as a rock. I don't really care if I break the windshield. It's already broke, but I don't want to have glass all over the place. And I might go ahead and put window felts in it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get in there and put them intake valve seals in and clean up that motor. Throw some paint on it, make it look pretty good anyway. Straighten that motor mount out. And I'll do something with all that rust in the hood. I'm not going to try to really paint it up real nice or anything. I'm just going to try to clean it up like it is. It's a Survivor. And get a reasonable amount of money out of it. We should be good to go.